was at the Jason Aldean concert on Montage Mountain. I don't think it was just a specific thing that he said or did. I just knew that I loved you, and like that was the first time in my head that I said, wow, I love him.
I had been a single guy for quite a while, so I just kind of was maybe like a little lost, just kind of, you know, like too stubborn to like realize that I really needed to like settle down and find somebody, and then she came along and it was like, wow, I better not let her go.
So I did not get a choice in my friendship with Cassie. ESU decided for us, and we were raised with similar beliefs, similar family values, similar everything, and it was like having a piece of home when we went to ESU. And then this one joined the bunch.
You know, the universe brings soulmates together. Whenever we are aloof or get distracted with our daily lives, Cassie is the tender, loving concrete that holds us together. For anyone that knows Cassie, once you get under her belt, there's no pulling away. She holds on to you for dear life.
My dearest Shane, I can't wrap my brain around the thought that we will be married today. To think that I get to tie myself to you in every and such an official way is a dream come true. You're everything that I could have wanted in a partner and more. God knew what and who I needed in my life before I did. I like to think that He's smiling on our union today with His blessings.
This is a very special day for Shane and Cassandra, and you have made it more special by being here. Thank you for making this a priority today. And as Shane laid a flower there in honor of his dad, we don't know the reason why things happen, but we know that God helps us through that. And know that Joe would be proud of the two of you today.
Cassie, I really wish this letter could be more prepared and thought out more, but obviously we have been thrown the world's largest curveball. I have not the slightest clue as to why things happen like they do. What I do know is I couldn't imagine going through all of this without you. Aside from this current hardship, you still, in my eyes, are the angel God sent to save me.
Dude, we should start a breakfast stand on Route 6, right?
Shane and I kicked this friendship off 10 years ago. We were thinking about it last night. He put an iPod up for sale. And I messaged him. I said, I'll buy your iPod if you fix my truck. A couple months ago, I'm thinking of this speech, and I'm like, he fixed my truck. I took his iPod for 120 bucks. Like, you got the shaft. I'm not gonna lie. But I learned that that's the type of person Shane is. He'll do anything for anybody at any time, no matter if it's in his best interest or not.
Cassie and Shane, big day.
Yo! Thanks, guys. Cheers.
You are gorgeous. I love you.
I remember when you wanted to be, she loved bugs when she was young. She wanted to be, I think it was an entomologist, I think they call it. And then she loved dolphins, and she wanted to be a dolphin trainer. Then she started growing up faster than I wanted her to. Days became years. Time flew by. I knew it was only a matter of time, and I was praying, you would find the right man for you. And that prayer was answered with Shane.
The first thing you said that brought us together was the Mustang. I think you were talking about the Mustang, and I mentioned how it was my favorite car. It was my dream car. You said something about like, oh, I'll take you for a ride sometime or something like that in the Mustang. Right. A lot of our first dates were just you picking me up.
Just driving around.
Just driving around.
I mean, I was raised around cars. My dad had a repair garage. He held on to one of the cars that he had since he was in high school, and it's a 70 Dodge Corvette Super B. It was kind of like his prized possession. It never came out of the garage. We were going to use the Mustang for the wedding, but I talked to Cassie, and we decided to use the Super B because it makes me feel like my dad's there more. It's the closest thing to having him there, to have me open the door for her after we get married and drive away in that car. It's a really cool tribute, I think, and I look forward to driving the car like in years to come and just taking care of it and driving it a little bit more than he did. But.
All the boats I missed, all the hill I've called, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I got kicked around, I've been black and blue, on my way to you.
We'd just like to thank everybody for coming here to our Plan B shindig that we planned in a month and a half or so due to the circumstances, but we are so thankful everybody made the trip and everybody's spending their day with us, and we couldn't be happier to have a room filled of people that we love and that are important to us. So thank you so much for coming out.
Thank you for all the love, the support we've had the past couple months. It honestly means the world to us, and we couldn't ask for better people to be in our lives, and there's no one that we would want to be here more than all of you. So thank you so much for spending our special day with us, because it means the world.
It was all worth a while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain, every mile. I got the radio up, the sun is going down. I'll take a left at the bank, I'll head straight through town. So baby, put on that dress, a little sweet perfume, 'cause I'm on my way to you.
Well, it was in the wintertime when I proposed. I have been, kind of trying to find a master plan to get it done, because I had the ring not too long before that, and the Stonehenge golf course does the Festival of Lights. They put up all the lights up there, and my buddy John worked up there, and I asked him to take our picture, which is like kind of unlike us and me, because whenever we're somewhere, we totally forget to take a picture of ourselves.
Forget, always.
On our way home, or like the next morning, we're like, oh, we never took a nice picture of ourselves.
Take a picture.
But this was like the only time that I said, John, why don't you come over here, we'll take our picture.
When people ask, did you know? The answer is kind of yes, because there were signs that, and I know him well enough that something's up, something's a little out of the ordinary, but I just kind of let it go.
Earlier that day, I said, was there anything else that you could think of to make the night like special? She's like, no, that's okay, just me and you and the lights and then hot cocoa. I was like, all right, well, I'll try to think of something like special. And so like when we were like taking our picture, I was like, you know how I said I was gonna think of something special? And then I dropped down and did it. It was pretty cool.
It was sweet.
I was proud of myself.
You know, the reality is, the two of you, if you put your heads together and your lives together, there's nothing that's impossible for you guys. God will help you do anything, no matter how big your dream may be. God can bring it to fruit in your lives. As long as you have each other and you stick with each other, understand him, support him. We want the best for the both of you, you know, all of us here today. May the Lord bless you and raise you guys up. Amen? Amen.
So one thing that I feel makes Shane one of my best friends is the fact that we have a deeper relationship than just partying and hanging out with one another. I know that I could call Shane for anything and he would be right there to support me, and I hope you know the same goes for you. You know, we go through this life meeting tens of thousands of people and we make so many acquaintances, but it's the people who you really connect with that are rare. And when you find a good one like Shane, you want to hold on to him. And Cassie, I'm so glad that Shane found someone to stand by his side in this life, with someone with values, someone who's genuine, smart, hardworking, kind, beautiful, and you're especially supportive in times of hardship.
We have so much to be thankful for in all aspects of life, but today I'm thankful for you, as well as our amazing families, wonderful friends, and so many other blessings that we have.
Thank you for loving me. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for making me the happiest woman. I know that we will get through anything, endure any hardship, get by any obstacle that stands in our way, and come out the other side holding hands. I love you so much, and I promise to show you that love every single day.
Cassie is truly an amazing woman, and you have made her so happy, and we are happy for her to have this life going forward with you. So, to the happy couple, cheers. Cheers.
Two months later, after he asked me to be the best man, we find ourselves together. We're discussing things I never thought I would have to discuss with my best friend so soon. We're tracking down this person and that person and trying to make sense of everything that was going on. And it got to the point, we were spending so much time together, I had to bring my puppy along. So like so many times now that I turn to my dog and I start talking to him, and it just started coming out of my mouth. I was talking about the speech that I had to write and how the dynamic of this celebration has changed, but the whole sole purpose of this celebration has not. And I get this idea in my head, short and sweet. That's what Joe would have wanted. He wanted short, sweet, to the point, not 3 pages of speech leading up to this. So I wrote a speech in memory of Joe. Before this party gets rolling, there's a few things I'd like to address. Harleys and hot rods can park in the front, everyone else in the back. The food's almost ready, and there's Coors Light on tap. We only listen to the good stuff here, like Hank, Cash, and Brian. Because let's face it, Nobody likes to listen to those girls from Florida Georgia Line. But I'll keep this short, and I'm gonna keep this sweet because I bet Joe's thirsty and he's ready to eat. So if you all can raise your glass, here's to you, Shane and Cass.